if the D-backs get another crack at the Dodgers in 2023, that would be a real good thing because you would have won a couple of playoff series. So game one underway tonight in Milwaukee, right? Actually today, 4 o'clock start, 4:08 to be exact, 6:08 Milwaukee time. Should be about 75 degrees at American Family Field there in Milwaukee. Brandon Pfaadt's going to take the rock for the D-backs, Wolf. Now, on paper, the pitching matchup certainly does not favor the Arizona Diamondbacks. Let's not be kooky about it. Corbin Burns goes for the crew. Pfaadt takes the ball for the Diamondbacks. Pfaadt 3-9 on the year with an ERA of 5.72. Last time out, he did pitch very well against the White Sox, but he's got to take the ball today because the D-backs couldn't take care of business over the weekend against the Astros. So Lovello's got no choice but to give the ball to Pfaadt. Now, Wolf, before I get your thoughts, here's Torrey on why they trust Pfaadt tonight in game one.
He's been on a search for information. He's been accepting of coaching, and then with each time that he's gone down to AAA, he's come back improved and ready for the next set of challenges. So because of those improvements and because of his ability to command the baseball and walk it around the zone with not just the fastball, with two other pitches, we felt like that was going to give us the best opportunity to win baseball games, and that's why we continued to use him. And for being a rookie and learning as fast as he did, it was impressive. And we believe in Pfaadt's overall ability to help us win baseball games, period, plain and simple. But it's probably the growth that he's shown and the toughness that he's shown. With each time we sent him down, accepting of what his responsibility was to help us come back and win a baseball game, it never stopped. I know at one of our send-outs, I remember telling him, like, don't stop. You're going to come back here and help us win some really big baseball games. I promise you, that's going to happen. You're going to find your way into that role. And he's starting game one of the wild card series, right? So he earned that.
Brandon Pfaadt. Okay, man, you guys are getting me way too jacked up right now. Knock it off, all right? Okay, look, Brandon Pfaadt right now, there's a lot of psychology that I want to talk about. There's a lot of anybody who's listening, you know I love this. The competitive sports psychology that goes into this, and I want to talk about it. But let's get to the facts first. Brandon Pfaadt, his last outing was good. It was really good. Didn't give up an earned run. Second, go back 2, it was a blow-up. Okay? Go back 3 outings, it was good. Didn't give up an earned run. Go back 4, it's blow-up. As a matter of fact, if you take his last start and go all the way back, this is what it sounds like. Are you ready, Basinonians? Good, blow-up. Good, blow-up. Blow-up, blow-up, good, good. There you go. His last 8 outings right there. Ron Wolfley reporting. Those are the facts. So I think we could say Brandon Pfaadt has been a little up and down. More than a little up and down, I think, all season long. He's had some stellar outings, and then he's had some not-so-stellar outings. Right now, what can the Diamondbacks expect out of this guy? This is why I love professional sports. When you compete at the highest level our species can generate, what does it do to you when you get into pressure-packed situations? Some people, Basinonians, and I'm sure you know some people, and maybe you're one of them that I'm talking about. Some people, when the pressure comes, they get better at whatever they're doing. They get better. Some people run and hide when it gets pressure-packed. You know what? I'm not saying one outing, one start tonight for Brandon Pfaadt is going to give us the answer on this. No, it's not. It's not going to give us an answer on it. But it's going to be cool to watch, isn't it? It's the best drop on the Wolf and Luke show.
If Brandon Pfaadt, if we could ask him right now about his up and down rookie season, he'd probably say this.
I think there were a lot of ups and downs this year, going back to AAA, first big league spring training, going back to AAA, and then being able to debut this year. I think it was an exciting year, and Now it's kind of hard to believe that we're sitting here starting game one for our team to pick our team up game one and get things rolling.
What you gonna do about it, Brandon Pfaadt?
Get through the first couple of innings, man.
Honestly, that's so big right there.
So big.
Right? I mean, can you imagine if he does, let's say he goes out there and he kind of struggles right from the get-go. Do you know how hard it is to turn it around after you get off to a bad start, especially when you're a young guy, trying to play something at the highest level our species can generate? Do you know how difficult that is to get on top of it if you start poorly in any game that you're going to play, especially when you're talking about a team sport where you got people that are counting on you, people that are relying on you to go out and do your job? That just adds more pressure, Tim.
And when you take the field, you're going to see the bunting. You're going to see a packed house there in Milwaukee. I mean, this is what you play for.
This is it, man. Playoff baseball.
But don't kid yourself. There are going to be nerves. And like I said, if you could just get those first 6 outs without a single run crossing the plate, then you settle down and you just play baseball. Now, the Brewers have some postseason experience now. I mean, Christian Yelich has been around the block. He's going to be a pain in the butt to get out tonight, so keep an eye on that. Also, I love the catcher matchup in this series. William Contreras for the Brewers, who was acquired in a trade in the offseason, and Gabby Moreno for the D-backs, acquired in a trade in the offseason. These guys are unsung MVPs of their two respective clubs. Contreras probably a little better offensively, Moreno a little better offensively. Keep an eye on the catcher matchup in this one. By the way, Pfaadt says there's no question, Wolf, it's an honor to start game one of the National League Wild Card playoffs.
It's kind of an honor. They told me that when we were celebrating in the clubhouse, and I was kind of like, let's go. Let's give me the ball. Then we get to Gallon game 2, and I think we're looking good.
It was just like mid-celebration they told you that?
Yeah.
Strong?
Yeah, heat of the moment, it was hazing. Kind of just a lot of emotions going on. So in the heat of the moment, he told me, and it was even more exciting.
Now he sounds emotional.
Right.
Does he not sound emotional? He does.
Of course. He's a young guy. I mean, he's a rookie.
24. He sounds emotional. That's so cool, man.
Now, was there a method to Mike Hazen's madness? Because they're celebrating the playoff bid, right? And Pfaadt said it's right in the middle of the celebration. Was Mike Hazen like, you might want to cut the Coors Light after that last one? They're young Brandon Pfaadt, because you're starting game one.
I have no idea. Exactly right.
So
what was he doing?
Right. Just everybody, enjoy it, but just don't enjoy it too much. I mean, Torey Lavelle says he's going on a bender. But Brandon, you got to start game one. So you everything in moderation for you, my young son.
You sit down and you be quiet right now. You know what's amazing
you mix
about
in a
it
water.
too? You look at Brandon Pfaadt. Tell me he looks like he's 24 years old. There's no way. He looks like he's 16. To me at least, he does. Which makes it even more just amazing to watch him go out there tonight. And we're going to find out. We're all going to have a front row seat. This is awesome playoff baseball. Let there be a 16-pitch at-bat, please. Let there be that with the bases loaded and 2 outs with the game on the line. Somebody, please. Make it so.
Corbin Carroll, Ketel Marte. Those are my picks to click tonight for the D-backs offense. Somebody's got to hit the baseball tonight, and I hope it can be those two guys or anybody for the Arizona Diamondbacks.